May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others, let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the sky.
Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. There's a little clip from the Tenors' new CD. Joining me in studio now, two of them. We've got Remigio Pereira and Victor Micallef. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Great,
good morning,
Sarah. Good to be here.
How are you?
Good. Oh gosh, I'm great. It's a pleasure to chat with you. So you've been performing your Feed with Your Heart performance in Ottawa with asking people to bring donations to the Ottawa Food Bank. How has it been performing in the capital?
It's amazing. I mean, this is my hometown, so like for me to be here and see how many people, show up to come and see us. I mean, that was the first stage that I ever stepped on back in 1996, and to be here for our own show and having all that food coming in, the non-perishables that people bring.
The response was amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
So amazing.
Why did you want to team up with the Ottawa Food Bank?
Well, it's always been a part of our mandate as a group to give back to society. We like to do things like this, giving back to the communities that we're in, as well as on a larger scope. We have a couple of other charities that we're affiliated with, an association called Horatio Alger that gives scholarships to youth, and bulembu.org, which is a town that we support in Africa, in Swaziland. So, it always feels great doing what we're doing as far as singing is concerned. But this, when you do something and you see the result of what it does, there's no other words for it.
It's one thing to entertain every night with our voices, but it's another thing to use our voices for the betterment of humanity. And everybody needs a helping hand. So that's where we come in.
So your last show, your last Canadian show, is this Saturday. Are there still a few tickets available?
I think
Apparently.
I think we might have like 1 or 2 tickets left.
Okay.
But we're really proud that the shows are sold out here 3 nights in a row.
I think they're releasing a few tickets at the door, so you might want to try to check it out. And if not, we are. I heard Little Bird told me that we're coming back for Christmas.
Oh, good.
We're doing a Christmas concert here.
There you go.
Great symphony, great hall. We love the people here, so it's always a fun time.
So how would you describe your new album, Lead With Your Heart?
Well, Lead With Heart is probably the album that's closest to us. It's we have our blood, sweat, and tears on there. We have 4 songs that we wrote or co-wrote, and it's basically a cross-pollination of like pop and classical music.
Cross-pollination.
Yeah, so because we have 2 opera voices and 2 pop voices, and for this record, we've had a lot of help from our label. David Foster runs the head of our label, and so we're really proud of it. And because we have our own compositions on it, it's really close to our hearts. And
there's still the songs that people are familiar with, like from the classical world, like Nessun Dorma, or like Elton John's Sorry Seems to Be, or Bob Dylan. We have the Bob Dylan on it.
Forever
Young. And Forever Young's actually up for a Juno this year. We have a couple of Juno nominations, that one being a production credit for Bob Ezrin, so we're really happy about that.
An album of the year.
Yeah.
And because you've poured so much into it, does that make performing the songs that are on the album somewhat emotional for you?
Well, we've been performing the same songs for the past 6 years, so now we got a new record, and finally we get to do something different. But yeah, it is, because a lot of them stem from our own experiences. Lullaby was written, Victor was missing his son, and after coming off a Skype call, had the inspiration to write that song, and Journée d'Innocence is a song that, kind of brings me back to my father and, him passing away and you wanting to be with that person for, one last time. And so it definitely stems from our own experiences, and that does make it a lot more personal.
Yeah. What really gets you is when you're actually looking in the audience and they know the words and they're becoming emotional and they break down, and it's like you gotta look away because
you forget the words and then you have to look at their mouths to get them.
No, absolutely. Yeah, that's right. Prompter.
Where can we pick up the disc?
In stores right now?
Yeah. Oh, you can find it everywhere from Walmart to...
Yeah, our manager can get you a copy. He's got
HMV, Costco. Yeah.
Or go to tenormusic.com for all of the information and different places.
She knows what she's talking about.
There you go.
Thank you both very much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
And best of luck with your last Canadian performance.
Thank you.
And of course, the American tour.
Yeah, can't wait.
That as well.